Nah, yo, when I turn my head to the side, I'm so weak. Let me go practice and get my skills ready for the dance battle. Greetings, good day, and welcome. I'm Deanna. I need my hair done. But today, I want us to talk about my grateful journal. You'll hear me talk a lot about being a project manager and a grants consultant. However, I don't speak enough to how creative writing and journaling and just getting creative time on paper has drastically changed my life. My creative writing built the stepping stones to get me into grant writing. Like, I knew my whole life that no matter what area or field or industry that I would be in, I would be there because of my writing. And with this gift, I want to make sure that I am still practicing my creativity because that's exactly what got me to where I am right now. A lot of the writing I do is just for me professionally, but my grateful journal has reminded me to just take a step back and write because I love to write. With all that being said, I wanted to make myself accountable to make sure that I am writing creatively, and I wanted to share with you guys an entry that I put into my grateful journal. It started off with me just being thankful for things and stuff that I have been going through, but then I don't know, little creative side came out. I wasn't expecting it, but I ain't mad, so here we go. Okay. I know I said here we go, but before I read my entry, I just want to do a quick walkthrough of what this grateful journal even looks like. I wasn't looking for a grateful journal. I was just in Target one day and I saw the cover of this just popping off of the shelf. And it's like, okay, fine, I'm grateful. Like, I'm already hooked. That's already sounds like me talking, so I'm gonna pick it up. As I was just flipping through it and seeing what was in this notebook, I mean, it's really simple. On one side, you have a quote. On the other side, you put the date and you answer why I'm grateful today, more or less. And then you put your gratitude level, which I also like because some days I am just overwhelmed with gratefulness. I am just so thankful and content with everything that I have and I'm doing and the spaces that I'm in and with the people in my life and all of that. I remember everything that I'm grateful for, right? And then on other days, I don't. There are things that I am still waiting for that are just sitting on my mind, and I'm just like, I'm supposed to be grateful if I don't got that, blah, 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 blah. So I really like that this notebook was not only really simple, but it just had that level of honesty, because honestly, some days we are extremely grateful and we can blatantly appreciate what we have and we are content in the waiting. And then some days we are not. The quote for this entry reads, "In the midst of winter, I finally learned that there was in me an invincible summer." Quote from Albert Camus. Shout outs to Albert. So, why am I grateful today? More or less. It's not that I haven't been grateful, but I still haven't been writing it down to remind myself. Over the last few months, I've been grateful for the painful releases. I have to mention that it's been painful because it's been practices, behaviors, and people I've had to release, and the uprooting struck me so deeply, it was as if my lungs clogged and I never thought I'd be able to breathe again. It got so dark. I couldn't tell what was standing in front of me, so I froze for a while, holding on to what I got used to looking at and forgetting to take some time to find a light. Then, I finally decided I no longer wanted to freeze. And though I still couldn't see what was in front of me, I knew what I got used to looking at was why I was in the dark. So, I walked forward, with my only certainty being that God was on the other side. I walked and my eyes began to adjust, and I realized things were slowly getting lighter. I walked and my lungs gurgled back to life. They weren't clear quite yet, but the tar finally felt like it was able to melt away. I walked and my posture changed. I sat up and walked tall because my heart needed to face the sun. She was too cold with my shoulders hunched and head hanging low. With this new height, I began to see that those at my height were limited, that a part of my shoulders being hunched was from maintaining weight of things no longer aligned with my level. I ached so much from holding up things much higher than I should have been. I shouldn't have been holding on at all. I walked as the light grew brighter. I tripped over less because now I could see much better. I could, most effortlessly, move out of the way of anything that refused to move and thought it could take up my space. In the dark, it seemed as though there was no space for me to get past it, to release it, to leave it where it was. But now with light, I saw how there was a way through, but I just needed my vision improved to find it. I walked, and things really kept getting brighter. The walk isn't done, and it feels like I'll be walking forever. But it's a good walk now that I can see. With these painful releases, I've never wanted to exude my confidence so much. I want to love myself out loud and loudly. I want to sneak kisses to my shoulders and whisper, "I love you, Deanna," all the time. I don't think I've ever been in love with myself like this before, and I will keep walking to keep towards the light to never let it go. I literally did not read that since I wrote it down. Ooh, like that's so accurate to how I've really been feeling. Like that's one thing I can say I love about writing things down and really putting things on paper, that when these things happen, these things come to light, this is the proof, like, oh my God. But I think what I read is enough. Who that is for, I hope it reaches you. I know that was definitely me for me right now. Oh my God. This is a reminder that we all go through seasons of release and having to let things go, but it's okay because better things are going to fill up those spaces. I have to remind myself of that all the time. And yeah, I just wanted to quickly share that with you guys. I don't really have much else to say. As always, thank you for watching.
Sometimes goodbyes are a bitch.
T-shirt idea. Goodbye stink.
If this video did something for you or just made your day a little bit brighter, a little bit better, please leave a green heart in the comments, okay?
Okay!
And until next time, bye y'all.